Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a reaction to Handmaid's Tale, Season 5, Episode 8, Motherland. Wanted to let you know that I had some problems with the lag yesterday when I was watching the show, so there were multiple spots where I may need to adjust the timing on the multiple tracks in order to get everything lined up properly. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want more content, click subscribe. If you click that little bell and click all, then you'll get more content notifications.
It wasn't about what she deserved. It wasn't about her at all. I didn't think that her newborn deserved to die in the woods.
Those assholes are getting fucking louder. Is this ever gonna end?
No. It's only gonna get worse.
This is New Bethlehem. I did watch a promo on it, so.
To be running a country from which people are constantly trying to escape.
Weakens our nation, complicates our relationship with Canada.
I must wonder if it shows weakness on our part to beg for the return of heretics.
They'll be begging us for a chance to reunite with their loved ones.
Drain the population of their pathetic little outpost in Toronto.
There's no little America without little Americans. I don't know if you're aware, we don't have a free press in Gilead, and the traders
But you
among
have
us
the
look at it
mouths.
as our
Word
home.
gets around.
Moral fortitude is exactly what Commander Putnam was lacking.
I can see now that you're right. Forgive me for hearing the deceased Putnam in my ear.
Give you.
Does he have them afraid? So does she get to be in a real detention center now instead of that cushy place she was before? Boy, oh boy.
Demanded that I collect the milk in prison.
I didn't mean to hurt Ezra. I knew that he was wearing a bulletproof
You'll live. You're lucky you're in no man's land.
And the pregnancy.
That's right. The hormones, they'll make you crazy. Which is why we should be looking after Noah, and you need to get yourself together. Noah has turned the house upside down.
Has he? How
He's
so?
an infant.
Stubborn little creature cries all day and all night. He refuses to eat. We've been doing the cry it out method for weeks, and he just continues to resist.
Well, maybe he just needs to be held. He knows that somebody is there for him.
That's not how cry it out works, Serena. It requires a certain amount of mental toughness.
Not constant all day, all the time mental toughness.
And not once have I lacked for mental toughness.
Are you angry with me, Serena?
Noah is 1 month old. He is far too young to be crying it out.
That sentimentality is further proof that you are not equipped for motherhood right now. Not with your mental and emotional issues.
I know in my heart.
And here. And I'm not.
And it takes you getting caught doing one of the things that you are fucking guilty of for you to be right in there. Fooling yourself just like Serena had fooled herself. You're all guilty of breaking laws. Crimes against humanity.
Y'all are better at this than me.
I've done it before.
No.
I'm better at everything than you.
Please.
Where are they gonna go home to?
Nah, you see, you got here before I did. When I showed up, they were still polite, but they were starting to get annoyed. It was nothing like this, though.
Should we get out of here?
Where are you gonna go? Go to Alaska.
Toronto. I don't know. Alaska, Hawaii, I don't know, Europe.
It's further from Hannah.
Yeah.
Lovely weather in Toronto this time of year.
It's an idea that has outlived its usefulness.
No, it's an idea that you overthrew.
You need to
And
understand
forced
that
everybody out.
value all the things you're
Took away their homes so that they had no way to hold on to it.
liberty, justice, all that
feel-good crap defined by a bunch of slave owners talking about how all men are created equal, all of that collapsed under the weight of late-term capitalism and rampant consumerism. It broke our pretty little planet, almost ended the human race. And Gilead, for all of our faults, we fixed that particular problem. We're having babies again. Unfortunately,
You're forcing babies.
Religious nut jobs as a delivery system, and I underestimated their depravity. But it was triage, and it worked. So now you can read a novel, you can keep a diary, if you want, a place where refugees could get amnesty and return to the motherland.
Really sounds like such a joke.
Are you fucking serious?
Where one might visit their grown children.
Are you talking about Hannah?
I am. When she becomes head of her own household.
Is she getting married? Do you know something?
It's Gilead, June. Eventually they all do. I can reunite you there. You can bring your family. You can live a life.
How long and how often?
You're gonna keep us safe.
I have been grooming Nick, not sexually, but he's
Oh my god. That's hilarious that he knew to say that. Well, of course, the showrunners made sure of that, but
I know that it's...
I like his suit. Took my kids to a STEM career fair today, and had to get the youngest one a suit. They used to wear suits all the time, but they no longer have a suit that fits at all, so it's interesting. They
We're not gonna go.
used my husband's vest and jacket, and we had to get a
I know how.
button-up shirt and slacks, which looked really good, but the old vest and jacket were just...
Said that the eyes of the world.
Well, I don't understand why you didn't just turn him down right away.
Because he said Hannah. He said this would give us the opportunity to be closer to her.
I don't believe it.
I know.
So.
I don't know if I believe it either, but I would risk anything to be with her. Wouldn't you?
Well, of course I wouldn't.
We need to be close to her.
No, June, that is why we need to get her out.
How?
Yeah, how?
Huh?
All the things you've done so far haven't worked.
What has the American government done for us? They haven't brought us one step closer to her all of this time. Lawrence has come through for me, okay? He got Nicole
Multiple
out. He got
times.
Emily out. He
Fucking hate what they've done to our family. I hate what they've done to you. I don't understand. Look, I understand wanting to get Hannah. Okay, I fucking get that, but I promise you, you're letting your emotions cloud your judgment.
Look what you did to Serena and her baby.
I did that for you, to keep her away from you.
I never asked you to do that. Because I don't need your protection. I don't need it.
Point. Everybody's got a point.
Hannah does.
I got them to let you return to a room in their house. Where's the maternal instinct? Do you want to be with little Noah?
I'm not gonna live in the same house as my child's kidnappers.
Do you have an irony deficiency?
I don't give a damn.
An irony
I'm not
deficiency.
a handmaid.
He's laughing because he knows she is.
You would like her a lot. You to know your big sister. She has the biggest heart. She would love you so much. She would love you so much.
Wanted to say that I did see this little headline pop up that said "A House Divided" with The Handmaid's Tale next episode after last episode, and I thought that was like the name of this episode. I was like, uh-oh, that means Luke and June like divided, possibly Moira. But that's what I thought, was that that was the name of the episode. Instead, it's called Motherland. But this is cute. It touches on all those little heartstrings and emotions.
Tempting proposal from Lawrence.
He's been talking to other families, too.
Looks like you're gonna have a busy morning.
Even if Lawrence is a Gorbachev trying to open the country up, he'll be succeeded by Putin's. You could be trapped there, undermining Mayday America, democracy.
How can you not understand that none of that matters to me without my daughter?
There is nothing you can do for us, and Lawrence is offering us Hannah.
If there was something more I could tell you, I would. I just can't right now. Just trust in your country.
What country?
I know you don't want to say, but sometimes I would really like to get
I'm moving forward with my life here.
more in
I
your
would never go
head.
back there.
Hear what you really think.
I did.
Yeah.
If there were a world where my son isn't dead,
Exactly.
I would do anything to see him again. I would travel to the ends of the earth. Or a Canadian citizen to sponsor me, anything. We're not friends. Forgave me. No.
Not exactly. She wants you to take care of your kid. She doesn't forgive you.
Then why did you save my life? You saved my life and you saved my child's life.
Yeah, she told you why.
Look, we have a bond. We have been through so much together.
You've always had a bond and you've always shot it down. Every time it started to work, you'd shoot it down. It's on you.
I turned the other cheek.
Eventually, that starts to go away.
Turns out after all this, I guess I'm a better Christian than you. How do you go and live in a house with a woman who's trying to steal your baby?
Yeah, that's a question for you to ask, June.
Are you seriously asking me that?
She's nothing if not narcissistic and delusional.
Listen to me. You cannot help your child if you're not with them. I would go back.
Luke does not trust you.
But you do.
I don't blame him.
What can I do to persuade the reluctant
Luke has a
husband
point,
who's got
too.
proof of life?
Stop them from marrying off Hannah.
Gilead's gonna Gilead.
Gilead's gonna
You
Gilead.
could be with her, June. Wouldn't that make you happy?
All the girls, all the women raped, tortured, abused. In a world that you created. You sick fuck.
You're crying. He's
You
trying to
forgot
dry
I'm
away
not.
the tears.
You think I don't know the misery that I've caused? I was trying to save humanity. You know, I did. Get away from me. It went septic. You think I wouldn't take it back? I would take it all back. I'd let the whole fucking human race just die out.
Do something.
I am! I am! That is what New Bethlehem is, June. It's a better place. It's the place we wrestle a better future out of an unchangeable past. A place without the sham trials and the torture, without child brides.
Hannah's gonna be a child bride.
But Nicole will not. It's either that or yeah. Kill myself like Eleanor.
She noticed somebody reported.
We have to go. We have to go be with her wherever she is. She needs us. We have to go before something worse happens to her.
You're just gonna do the same thing you've done for the last 7 years? Fucking nothing? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, but that wasn't what I meant. I'm sorry. I
should. It was
You stayed, June. You stayed for so many
me. It was
years.
the one thing I promised I would
You stayed
never
for so
do.
many years, June.
I cannot be here.
Just stay.
I was never supposed to leave her. I abandoned her. I left her behind, and I have to go back to her. I have to go back for her. I have to go back for her.
Very seriously worry, though, that as soon as anybody else that place changes hands at all, it's be like the first place to be bombed.
Next, you and Rose here, pushing Junior in a swing.
I think Lawrence has a lot of pie in the sky dreams. Okay.
New Bethlehem is going to be one of our most
Creates
important
these
new
ideas.
settlements.
The last time he put it down in book form or whatever, and fucking
Interesting proposal.
religious zealots got a hold of it and were like, yeah, let's run with this shit, okay?
Baby could have a sibling.
And
Both
like
of your
June
children.
said, way back in one of the previous seasons,
You know what?
like it all looks great on paper
Think about it.
until it's real people's lives. This probably looks more like what he wanted in the first place, but it's still, it's pie in the sky ideas.
For bringing this to us, it could be.
And it can so easily be taken down.
If you do find her, then what? What can you do?
Whatever we can to keep you here. Look, we cannot afford to lose more American citizens. That is an existential issue for us.
And Tuello's right about what he said. You freaking have one freaking terrible thing happen. They end up out of power and it creates this vacuum, and really awful people often will end up taking their place. It's not good.
You may speak.
Thank you for letting me back to nurse the baby. You can do that part, but I will do all of the rest. All the duties of motherhood. You aren't fit to be a full-fledged mother. Not yet. Possibly not ever.
I still feel like they should be working together to take this guy down.
He's been waiting for you.
Just tell Luke I'm gonna go down to the corner to the grocer and get the apples because she picked up. Yeah, she needs the apples. Yeah. Sure. Can I come with? No. You're good. You're good. You just keep eating.
Interesting windows.
Hello.
June, I don't have time to talk, but we figured it out. We found her.
What?
We found Hannah.
Get her.
There are a lot of moving parts, and we're still formulating a plan.
Sorry.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Yes.
No, it's all right.
Sorry, sir.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Whoa. It's okay.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you.
What?
Luke, they're going to get Hannah.
What?
Mark called. They found her. Oh my God. And they're going to do a raid of her school. And they're going to go get her. And they're going to bring her back to us. Do you hear me? They're going to bring her back to us. Yes. We helped them and they found Hannah. So they're going to go get her. Oh my God. They're going to go get her. I'm fucking serious.
I don't think that's exactly what Tuello said, but they did find her. I don't think so. At least don't think it's gonna work. But it is interesting. She definitely looked like she saw whoever was recording her. That was season 5, episode 8 of Handmaid's Tale, The Motherland. I really liked that episode. I know some people don't like that kind of like ushy-gushy, cheesy stuff, but I definitely appreciated it. And honestly, there is this thing, you know, when you're a mother So much different than anything else. And honestly, it really does feel like there's so much difference between how a man reacts to their child versus how a female reacts to their child, especially when they're hurt or taken or anything like that. Seems to be this real difference. Okay, I gotta go pick up my kid. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want more content, click subscribe. If you click that little bell and click all, then you'll get more content notifications.